Fate inescapably draws you on. What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Out of my arms, still I feel the thrill of your charm. That once were mine.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
That shine, they will light my
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again. I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse.
That's right.
And you think
that is what go to Dark.
I think
I'm willing to do.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. An artist dies with her. Your only clue.
Correct.
Which you don't totally.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth.
All right. I'll take the case.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. We're almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce. Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address.
Ah.
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very... I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You can see that I'm busy.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. Oh, yeah? It's a sign. He's gonna get us in trouble.
I see grounds for moderate welfare.
careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do you know where this place is?
The Hawkins, if I were you, I wouldn't hang around.
Why not?
First off, sailors from around here say you can hear screams.
Scream.
And that's not all. But anything else?
What can you tell me?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland. Then,
Her vision.
way I see it, the truth is real.
What do you mean by...
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of...
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it?
Yeah, we saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can...
So they made you feel...
You need to see them for your...
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this...
What can I tell you? The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whale.
It was a tough time.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never...
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous then.
I've got...
Anything else?
I didn't expect to find what's the source of this.
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, come on.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant anything else?
That'll be all for now.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor.
What gives you the right to judge?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Do you like our song?
We may not be...
That's true. It's a reminder of the time.
What brought where?
The whales, they all did.
You exhausted.
You could say that.
Until the last.
The one...
Exact.
I've never heard that.
Only people from here know it.
It's a local
Watch what you...
That catch...
Ah.
We're the... Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened.
What report?
The one that's framed our grandparents.
And it was...
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, strange.
So long.
I had the wings of the girly boys. I was better than the fire.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
And the winds do blow, and the little come forth.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, The most significant event of the last 80 years.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed. You said it. Oh,
The girl doctor, Colden. She won't stop asking.
not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You can see that I'm busy, can't
You can't understand. Put that beast in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody.
Only
You can't understand.
what could have done so much damage? What could have done so much?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. We go where we want.
hey, you'll get us into trouble.
You're already in trouble.
There's nothing for you here either.
Can we sort this
Beat
out?
it.
You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. The Scylla. It finished up beach, a souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, even the antics of these wharf rats.
It's you who lays down the...
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't remember having counted.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods?
You mean that the date...
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store.
I see that you're interested. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether. I imagine that the Hawkins family...
But you don't know with whom?
No.
I'm looking for warehouse...
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it. You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins.
Precisely. Ship owner...
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph.
Ah, yes.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but...
And for good reason. That's my father.
Your father?
John Fitzroy. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if...
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale.
Ah, us men of the sea.
Killer whales?
That's true. And normally... But,
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other?
You're talking about mythology. The police took the decision to put...
You've got to understand them.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause. I found a threatening letter.
What? I don't mind.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster...
With any success?
I wouldn't say that. She terrifies my men as much as...
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The miraculous catch.
Not at all. It's an episode. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater. It's displayed.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me.
They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens.
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island.
I've never heard of this saint.
But everyone knows.
He's the patron saint of Wales.
What happened to this?
Go see for yourself.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind it. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them.
Quieter.
What brings you to Dark?
That statue represents your...
What do you mean by
You wouldn't be looking down at him.
St. Brendan? He protected Whaler until those assholes did.
peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootlegger.
They're protecting their territory.
They really don't have a choice. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain?
Hold on.
Nothing.
I've taken enough.
We'll see you later.
There. Hello, old friend.
You could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. Little stinkler.
I've got to enter the Hawken.
No, it's very...
I don't give a damn about your racket.
And we don't give a damn about you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you...
Everybody knows us.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard, and we let no one...
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan?
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion?
Cat.
What?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who got...
Shut up, you dummy!
She must be quite intimidating if she can make...
She redid the smile at the last...
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really...
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told...
I've got to get inside.
Oh, yeah?
She sent me to see who's filching her
I don't know...
You got no proof to back up your claims.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others?
And why would I tell...
I'd like to know...
I don't think so.
Who are these?
Don't aggravate...
I thought that...
That's true.
So what are you doing?
Who's asking?
What more can you...
Not much more than what everyone knows. They were all burnt to death, right?
The whole mansion.
Don't get it into your head to go...
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas. And the accident is... He can be unpredictable. Especially if a stranger...
Is he a danger to the public?
No. He's in his own home. That's no way to treat an omen.
What could have done so?
Don't put that beast back in... You shysters, you're crazy!
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me?
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with...
I've seen the kind of... You're not scared.
Of course I am. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, knows her...
This warehouse looks abandoned.
No doubt a question of territory. You want to know more? Go...
Good. I shall take my leave.
You saw what happened. Don't hang around.
I shall
You're back again. What can I...
Apparently the boot...
They're part of the private
And yet the place looks abandoned.
As a precaution, I suppose.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the...
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon.
I told you to beat it.
We may...
That's... I heard the Hawkins family owned...
And all... They were made much richer.
You shouldn't talk about that.
We're not speaking ill. We're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without...
There!
It's your proof that the
I bid you farewell.
Good night. So long.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Well, there is no. And the weather is rough. And the wind
What did he say?
to blow.
He laughed.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
She will do it again, you know.
Oh,
The girl doctor. Colden. She won't stop asking.
not that again.
You again.
I see grounds for not arising.
What do you know about the...
If I were you,
Why not?
first off, sailors from around screams.
Scream.
And that's not all. But anything...
And there's little comfort here.
I read the interesting...
Don't get it into your head to on that day. The biggest whale they saved...
What can you tell me?
We all knew then.
I've got what...
Any...
That'll be all.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
I can't... I've no idea what it says.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry...
We saw you talk. Go die of thirst, a lot of you.
What are you guarding?
Listen.
She's sound.
And she doesn't like to be...
I bid you... If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What's with you?
We saw... Go die of...
I bid you, gentlemen. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
You again. I told you.
No need.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens. Anyway.
That's no way to... Omen.
Oh, yeah.
You saw what happened with... Don't hang around.
This warehouse...
No doubt you want to know more?
Good. I shall take...
You like us?
We may...
That's... I bid you...
Good night.
So long.
I told you to be...
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
You again.
Charles Hawkins, do you know if he had...
I don't know the money or not. He was always... The Hawkins family was always...
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well.
Well, we all knew then.
I've got what...
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, come...
Drinking it here is a prip. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Did you miss up?
I have an offer that could...
Well,
I need you to keep them busy.
you send us to... What's in it
What would convince...
There's only...
for sure? Bring us...
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think.
see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf?
For a guy who has no idea, my men saw you staking out.
Is that against the...
I'm no idiot. I'll tell you how things... I decide who comes in and anyone who doesn't respect my rules.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm okay now.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming.
No,
if I want to get into this warehouse,
please.
I'm gonna have to deal
My
with her.
tongue got ahead of my senses.